Hey guys, so I'm on my way to work and I'm trying something new today. Talking while driving. It's been a crazy 6 months. I haven't uploaded a single video, and we'll get to that at some point. But today I want to share my frustration with the resurfacing of a specific how do you say it? Robert Kiyosaki, if I'm not butchering the name, I'm sorry if I am. His book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, really, really famous around the world, translated in many languages. And I'm seeing a resurgence of the definition of this author for assets and liabilities. And I avoid TikTok. I don't really watch shorts, but this has been popping back up even in longer format, at least in my feed. And there's something about being in finance and hearing that buying a car is a liability, your car is the liability, that really, really annoys me, to be honest. I mean, it really pushes me to, I don't know. I really feel frustrated that people read that and believe that. And I see now that my lighting is horrible, but hopefully the audio is better. Uh, so essentially what they say is, and what all those people repeat, is that when you buy a car, this is a liability. And that's not only incorrect, it's also dumb. So the bare minimum of a definition for an asset is something that has intrinsic value, that you draw value from over an extended period of time. So, for example, an asset would be, in a company, an asset would be their building. And when let's say they buy a building for $1 million, they're not gonna show that as an expense in this year because they're essentially investing in a building. Okay, $1 million, probably not a very big building, but they'll draw benefit from this building for a longer period of time. So it may be like the useful life may be set at, let's say, 25 years or 50 years. So they split this 1 million over 50 and essentially get the annual expense for what's called depreciation. But that's not the point here. The point is that when you buy a car, it's an asset. Even if you buy it on credit, it's still an asset. The car itself is an asset because it's something that has intrinsic value that you draw the benefit of over an extended period of time. Okay, you might have like a lease to afford the car, to purchase the car, and you might buy a car that's worth 50K and you owe the bank 50K, for example. But this doesn't mean that the car itself is a liability. That's dumb. That's just stupid. It's a dumb play on words, allowing those financial gurus to essentially say that, yeah, I don't buy liabilities, just buy assets, and then go on some tangent and tell you that how they buy everything on credit, just so that they're using someone else's money, and like, yeah, but you're paying interest when you buy something on credit. So yes, you're using someone else's money, but it's like renting an apartment. You're renting this money and paying interest on it, the same as renting an apartment and paying your actual rent. So those two shouldn't be looked at the same thing. Okay, you buy a car and you have a liability associated with you being able to afford the car. But the liability itself is a separate thing. It's your liability. It's your source of funds. The car on its own is always an asset. It doesn't matter if you buy it with cash, if you buy it on a lease, if you like borrow the money and spend it for the car. It's always going to be an asset because that's just what it is. It's its nature. It's something physical, so it's a physical asset, and it's something that you can use for more than a year, so it's a long-term asset, and essentially you are getting the benefit out of this car, and this car has intrinsic value. So tomorrow, if you decide that you don't want to drive this car anymore, you can sell it. You can sell it. You still have your like lease or whatever that you owe, but you can sell the car. And if you paid up your lease, you can sell the car. It's your car. It's your asset. But yeah, I'm feeling like I'm also starting to ramble a bit, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I got so annoyed. I watched like 3 different videos yesterday for like finance related topics, and somehow this notion of buying a car buying a liability made it in like the 3 of those videos, and I was really annoyed with that. And don't get me wrong, nothing against the author Kiyosaki. I actually haven't read the book. I just don't like those types of like I call them alternative finance. I like it's what I studied, so I kind of like prefer to read more traditional finance literature. Anyway, so nothing against this guy. I actually don't even know if that's his perception of your car being a liability, but it's what I guess it's what the internet picked up. All those like financial gurus, all those like 17, 18-year-old financial gurus on TikTok, and yeah, it's just they may have awesome advice, but this is not a part of it. Don't listen to that. Your car is always an asset. Okay, so I don't have time to actually like sit down and record proper tutorials. I'm quite busy with work. I started a new job last year. I had like a backlog of content for about 5-6 months, so that's why I had videos regularly till the end of last year. But it's been really hard this year to find the time between family and work and other stuff to find the time to record proper tutorials. And I thought that I might just start like doing those more like vlog-like videos where yeah, they're still going to be around like finance and stuff like that and analysis, but yeah, just let me know if this is something you're interested in, or if maybe there are specific topics that you'd like me to discuss on my drive to work. So, yep, I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and by the way, I'm working on a course like finance for non-finance managers, more like an intro course for people that are not like not in a finance field, but they're either business owners or managers and like startups or whatever without large finance teams, and they want to understand their business finance. So yeah, let me know if that sounds interesting.